Hey peeps, and welcome back to another episode here in the Brutal Hardcore Arctic Survival Challenge series. In the last episode, we finally started to harvest metal in earnest, making a smithy and refining forges. And to aid with the metal ferrying process, we went ahead and found a couple of high-level RGs, tamed them up, and now have a semi-mutated RG perfect for ferrying metal. We also gained access to blue drops, opening a world of loot for us to possibly get as we continue our march towards the Megapithecus. And here we are, yet again, another beautiful day here in the frozen wasteland that is, tempt me so, Ark. A purple ring drop. Oh, it's so close as well, but I think we have to be level 35 to get purple drops. That is painful, I'm not gonna lie, but we can get blue drops, peeps. So any blue drop that I see today, we're going to be absolutely beelining it towards just to get as much goodies as possible. I'm really hoping for things like armor and I guess melee weapon. Now we do have this ramshackle pike, which we did get from an alpha, which is pretty good, but our best range weapon right now is the crossbow, which again, this is a pretty good crossbow. We got this in the last episode. It is a 274% bow. Unfortunately, it's got pretty low durability, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finally retire this normal bow, and we're gonna have our old bow as our lesser powerful bow to secure kills with, to get experience with, and then we could save our ascendant bow for important fights and taming, even though metal really isn't that super rare of a resource anymore, especially with our new mutated RGs. Everyone please say hello to Bronco and Tempest, and Tempest has been pooping a little bit. I'm actually gonna pick this up and put this into Brick, our also newly named Mammoth. Brick holds all of the oh, you are starving almost. Oh, we need to grab some berries. Yeah, Brick holds all of the excess poop for the compost bin to keep these constantly producing fertilizer 24/7. But yes, peeps, so what are we going to be doing today? Well, we did unlock stone tier in the last episode, which is pretty major because now that we have these gates, we can really trap anything in the Arctic now, minus a giga. Well, we can trap a giga, but it certainly won't stay in that trap for long, especially now with max level 450. Is that blue? That looks like another purple. Gosh dang it. But yeah, I did do a little bit of off-camera grinding to get a bunch of stone and wood to actually make these gates. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're just going to have these gates on us now at all times. And a blue drop over there. Oh, there's a blue drop over there. All right, never mind. We're going to go for the drops first, and then we're going to come back and make these gates. And if we find anything like high-level Uteranus or even high-level Mammoth, we're going to start making a pretty big effort to tame those. Mammoth especially, because I'm pretty convinced that the Mammoth is going to be our best bet in order to fight the Megapithecus, especially the alpha variant. I really hope we get good saddles at some point because I don't know, level 450 is a really high level. We'll be able to get a lot of health and melee, but actually, no, we kind of won't because the experience rates are so low. Oh, gosh, hello? Where is this Yudi? It's right here? Is this going to be a high-level Yudi? No, a 105. It does have a baby, though, which is very interesting. I have seen a few Yudi babies in this series. I haven't claimed any of them because they've all been very low levels, and I don't really have use for a Yudi. Oh, this is unintelligent. Let me just go ahead and sneak by here. Let's do a sniff to make sure we don't get caught up by a Perlovia. But yeah, so while we're out and about today, grabbing drops and all that good stuff, we're going to be keeping an eye out for various creatures. Enkies as well. We did get an Enki saddle from a drop in the last episode. I can't see anything right now, peeps, by the way. I love the fog in ASA. It's so nice. So good. At least I can sniff out Perlovias just as well. Where even is this blue drop? Man, oh my gosh, dude, I'm so jumpy. I'm so jumpy on these mountains, man. Because let's not forget, mountains are also a giga spawn, and the fog will hide a giga just as well as it'll hide like a Yudi or anything. So gotta be very careful. Okay, there's the line of the blue drop. And oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god, please don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, dude, could you imagine? Okay, that was so stupid. That was so stupid, and it wasn't worth it, like, at all. Oh my god, that was so stupid. Oh, okay, all right. I need to, like, step back and, like, reevaluate my life. That was so dumb. Oh my, could you peeps imagine if the series just ended like that? All right, we're starting off this episode already being incredible. I love like the insane immediate pitch change of my voice. Like before it was like, yeah, let's do this thing. And now I'm like, okay, we're dumb. We don't deserve to live. Like, holy moly. Oh, I literally saw just the entire series flash before my eyes. All right, let's be a lot more careful when traversing the mountains. All right, we're back home, healed up, and hopefully wiser for the rest of this episode. And we have the stone gates made. I'm gonna just immediately put these on the hot bar because I want them to be immediately accessible for whenever we potentially need them. Now, unfortunately, we are not a high enough level to make large bear traps. We can make normal bear traps, but the things that these can actually immobilize are not a lot. If we want to get anything big, especially Tyrannus, we're going to need the large bear traps, which kind of sucks because that means if we do spot a Tyrannus, we're going to need to just lure it in normally, which is very dangerous because if I'm taming that Tyrannus, good chances that it's going to be a very high level. And in the last episode, we saw just how powerful a high level Yudi can be. So this is going to be a very dangerous episode if we are even able to find a high level Yudi. There is no guarantee. High level Yudis are extraordinarily rare. That one in the last episode was literally the only one I've seen in this entire season. But oh my gosh, what is doing so much damage over here? Is it just the mammoths? That might be a good sign that we have a really high level mammoth here. The 285. And yeah, there is a second one. And come on, let me see your mates. 285 and what, are they both 285? What are the odds of that? Both mammoths being a level 285. Very interesting. But yeah, peeps, we're entering a stage. Ooh, Enkies? I think they're probably not going to be high-level Enkies if they're dying to, like, Daedon and such. 255 and 45. But yeah, we just don't have that much that we can super go for at the moment. We're really just looking for high-level things that we need to tame and just grinding out experience like we were doing in the earlier episodes, trying to get some of these later game unlocks. I would really like to get to bullets. I'm not gonna lie, because we do have a couple of pistols that we got from alphas, but we're not that far away. But with the 15% XP rates, we are pretty far away. But if we could get simple bullets, I think I would start to feel ready to, oh, if only there was a 0 at the end of that, to maybe, oh, did you spot me? Oh, you did spot me. Okay, let's run into the forest. I said into the, not on the tree. Yeah, I would be ready to start going into the Skylord cave. And ooh, is that's a double Alpha Carno spawn with this pack. Okay, are any of them a really high level? 150, 15. That's not great. Carno is still after me, but there we go. That's a decent amount of experience that we can actually get ourselves, peeps. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and take a shot at this one. Lure it away from this Double Trouble Yudi pack. Oh my gosh, why am I so bad with crossbows and ASA? I will never know. That should hit at least. And yeah, we're just gonna do what we do with Alpha Carnos, get them weak, and then go after Explorer Note to finish them off. And neither of them are very high levels, but still 2 alphas with an Explorer Note, that might get us into the 30s, which would be pretty huge. So I we'll see you peeps in a little bit. I am very glad that wilds do not damage alphas, because we would have had a couple of our kills stolen by the wilds in this series, but that was the 150. I'm not going to check the loot or levels yet. Let's go ahead and find that level 15, and hopefully then we will be at least level 30, and there we go. He's actually still fleeing from me, I think. That's crazy. All right, I do want to get him a little weak. It looks like he's healed because he's not like super red health. Go and... oh, okay, that was a bit of a gamble, but there we are. 2 Alpha Carnos killed. That was great value for that Explorer note. 2 back-to-back Alpha Carnos, but here we are. We got 2 levels out of that, so yes, we are level 30, which will put us to 200 weight. Do we unlock anything interesting at level 30? I don't think we do, but that puts us 1 away from large bear traps, which is pretty huge. A primitive sword. I would make that if we didn't already have our better pike. Actually, how better is our pike? I don't remember. 23.1% better. That's not bad. I think this might be a better pickaxe. Yep, so we got a better pickaxe for when we need to mine, and potentially a better... oh, yeah, that's way better armor. Very good. All right, so that was a pretty good adventure. But yeah, 1 more away from large bear traps. That's huge. I might actually like start trying to kill RGs and any other Carnos and stuff that I find with my character to try and push us into level 31, because that'll make beauty taming way safer and way just easier. Well, peeps, it looks like we've got another alpha duo. We've got an alpha Carno over here, unfortunately a tragically low level, and another alpha raptor, which again isn't the best of levels. Normally, if I found these 2 individually, I definitely would not use an Explorer note on them, but because it's a 2-for-1, we're gonna go ahead and get an Explorer note, and that'll definitely get us to, at the very least, level 31, and then we will be able to make the large bear traps. And who knows, maybe we'll get some pretty solid loot, and maybe this will be a good Anki? Oh, I mean, do I still want that? Because at the end of the day, having an Anki, I feel like, is probably better. Ooh, wow, okay. The luck today with alphas is pretty insane, especially considering I already found another level 30 alpha Carno that I didn't even bother showing in the video because, you know, it's like, why would I? It's just a level 30 alpha. But yeah, now we have 3 alphas here, 2 Carnos and a raptor. Neither very, very high level, but still, that is really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, kill all these alphas, and if we're lucky, that might get us even to the mid 30s. I don't think so. I think we'll only get maybe 2-3 levels if we're lucky from these guys, but still, any level that we can get, especially as we get into these later levels and experience slows even more, is going to be huge. And there we go. All 3 alphas have been defeated. Unfortunately, I was on the direwolf, so I think our direwolf took some of that experience, but oh, dude, wait. Is that? Oh, yes. That is a much better crossbow. And it's got an even worse durability. Why is it that as my damage goes up, my durability goes down? That doesn't make a lot of sense, ARK. And did we get anything else good? Not really. Some armor, which actually, when we try to do some of the caves, switching to all this chitin that we've been getting would be pretty good, though it's not. Well, I mean, this pants is actually worse than our hide, so probably not switching to that. And actually, so is this helmet. So you know what? I'm just gonna throw those away. But we did get 2 more levels. Yeah, I figured we would only get 2. It's so painful, peeps, as we're only level 30 and we've just killed 3 alphas with an Explorer note. That's only 2 levels. Oh, the pain. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do just more fortitude, honestly. But there we are, level 32, which means large bear trap is unlocked. And we can also make a piano. I don't know what I would need the piano for, but that could be cool. I think that automatically plays ARK music, so that could potentially be fun, even though I like to add my own music into these series, so maybe not. But these next 2 levels, peeps, are going to be something I need. I don't know why I said these so weirdly, but the bullet is right there. And climbing picks. Oh, wait, no, I can't make climbing picks. I need, like, gems for that. All right, but either way, bullets. Oh, if we can get bullets, we can start using our good pistols, and that would be really exciting. Well, peeps, we have a level 420 Anki. I would be pretty pleased with taming this. Unfortunately, we are a long ways from home. It could be worse, though. I guess we could be, like, over here on the other side of the mountain. But I'm not exactly confident that I'm going to be able to get this Anki home. But, I mean, to be fair, a level 420 Anki, that's gonna have a lot of health. Oh, by the way, peeps, check this out. I got a cannon from a blue drop. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a cannon. Maybe we could tame a Titanosaur in this series. Probably not, especially considering I can't make cannon balls until, well, I guess fair enough, until only 2 more levels, but still probably not gonna be able to do that. But yeah, cool. Cannon, tripwire, some stuff. We do have our 2 large bear traps. Haven't spotted a single good beauty. And other than those 405 mammoths, I haven't seen anything higher than that. And where? Well, there you are. I was like, how did you vanish? All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get to shrinking out this Anki. And if I am successful at bringing it home, I will let you peeps know. Oh my gosh, peeps. I've been talking about it all series, but we finally have a metal sickle. That is very nice to finally end up getting. Our Anki is taming slowly but surely. It gets less than 1% per Mejo Berry. And ooh, hello. And oh, that's painful. That is a okay level, but I obviously want something in the 400s for a Yudi to tame, especially to risk my life trying to tame. So we're gonna pass up on that one, but hopefully it's a good sign that we're seeing higher level Yudis. I don't know, peeps. Well, heck, peeps, we've got a 435 mammoth here right outside the base, and then of course you know, a lame one, but that is very good. Unfortunately, all of my gates are currently being used by this Anki, but if I whistle all of the wolves away, nothing should try to kill that mammoth, and we can tame that Anki, hopefully bring it back, and then use those gates to trap that mammoth, and then we could get a really high-level mammoth as well as this Anki. And also, I got carrots from a blue drop. So I'm going to go ahead and deposit these in the Anki, and hopefully that'll help it tame up a little bit faster. And the alphas just keep coming, peeps. I wasn't even going to show this one. It's a 150 alpha Carno, and it gave us an even better crossbow. This is our best one yet. 407%. Over a 100% increase from our last best crossbow, and finally some good durability. Look at that, 650. So I think we can finally retire the idea of having a secondary crossbow. I still will have one just because I want to, and I really have nothing else to use the hotbar slot on. But yeah, I think safe to say we are good in terms of crossbows. I'm not sure we'll get better than 407%. Well, peeps, I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is this Anki is finally tamed, and I went ahead and brought the saddle over for it So it's got a good amount of armor and a incredible amount of health, and it even has the vampiric trait, which will allow it to recover health equal to a percentage of its damage done or something like that. So that's good news. The bad news is there's a Yudi here that we're gonna have to lead it by, which normally wouldn't be a problem, but unfortunately / fortunately, it's a max level Yudi, which means absolutely we're gonna have to tame that, like, now, especially because it's kind of running out of the Arctic. Oh, I want to get to it before it leaves the Arctic. Oh, peeps, I don't want to leave the Anki here. Well, I could. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna send the Anki up the mountain, and we're gonna try to trap this beauty. I think I can't let it escape the Arctic. A 450? There's no way we're gonna find a better Yudi than that. So let's go ahead, get you up the mountain, and hopefully if anything attacks, you'll be able to fight it off relatively well, especially with that saddle. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and drop stuff. Oh, it's so far. So far away. Come on, come back here. Chillin'? Are you fighting still? Still fighting. Just need to get its attention. This is going to be incredibly dangerous, peeps. All right, I'm not gonna let myself go too far out of the Arctic here. I mean, I think it's still fair to. Oh, I hit him. I think it's still fair to count this as Arctic, even though there's no snow. But I really don't want to leave the snow. Okay, maybe we make the trap now. Come on, go ahead and. Well, actually, okay, hold on. Oh, this is bad. So a Yudi actually can fit gates, so we have to keep that in mind. Are you serious, dude? Why are there like 8,000 dead on? It's fighting a wolf, and it's not very bloody. So yeah, a Yudi can fit through gates. We do need to wall these up. Wall. Open this one. We good? I mean to open that one. Where's he going? Where's he going? He's running like deeper in. Okay, please, ARK Ascended AI, do not be funky with this. This is going to be very dangerous. Why? He's running so far. Oh, come on, ARK. Don't do this to me. I want this Yudi. I don't know if we can, or at least get it aggroed on us. Dude. All right, here comes the Carno. So at least it won't have Carno minions, but still, I bet that hits for at least 300, and that's a body shot. On, let's go ahead and flank it with some more tranks. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? See me? Oh, come on! Come on! No! Okay, never mind. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Oh, I didn't think wolves could trigger bear traps, dude. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, come on in. Come on. I really hate that sometimes you dismount when trying to use a gate. I'm so, like, stressed right now. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Walk in. Walk in. Walk in. Walk in. Walk in. That's so much damage. Come on. Yes, dude. Yes. Oh my gosh. That was so much better than I thought it would. Oh my god. We didn't even get Fear Ward once. That almost 500 damage from a body shot. That is insane. Oh, pack of wolves here as well. All right, let's take out these wolves. There we go. At least you were a one shot, and we're gonna get this guy tamed immediately. Oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna go find mutton for this guy as well. Like, I'm not even gonna bother taming it. Oh, can't reach us from there. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to do this with like even prime. I want the most perfect taming effectiveness on this Yudi that is physically possible. We are just getting really lucky with these mammoth spawns, peeps, because we've had this one knocked out here for a long time now. I've had to actually knock this mammoth out twice, by the way, and oh wow. Bad times for the shallies. But yeah, we have this mammoth, which is a, what, 435 female? And now we have this mammoth, which is a 420 male. So I didn't even really have to go out and do a dedicated look for these mammoths. They just kind of showed up on my doorstep. And speaking of on my doorstep, we have a Udi home. Really? Oh, there you go. I was like, I'm so sure you could fit through these gates. And dude, the stats on this Udi, perfect mutton, tame, and almost 30,000 health. Base 840 melee, almost 1600 weight. I wish we had a Udi saddle. I would so happily ride this Udi everywhere into battle. Its trait is carrion bearing, or rather carcass bearing, and that reduces the weight of carcasses in its inventory. I'm guessing that reduces the weight of raw meat, because what is a carcass? One of these days I'm gonna actually have to like go and look at all of the traits and see what they all do, but I like discovering new ones. It's kind of fun. All right, but let's go ahead and see if we finally have all of our crops growing so we can finally get this mammoth tamed and that one knocked out and tamed. And yes, okay, this should be more than enough, especially considering I already have a couple. I finally caved in and made a preserving bin. We really aren't hurting for engrams anymore, peeps. That stage of this series is kind of over. We don't really need to be that picky anymore. So yeah, peeps, name suggestions, by the way, for this Udi, that Anki, and I guess both of these mammoths. And I will see you peeps in a little bit. Alrighty, peeps, it's gonna be a bit of an abrupt end to this episode, but I do have to end things here. You can see this mammoth is awake yet again, and also very, very bloody. And this is now the second time I've had to wake up this mammoth because my creatures, for some reason, just decide to attack him while he's unconscious. And I don't know why they do that. Like, I literally was watching a wolf just casually walk by, and then it got to the gate and it just started biting him for no reason. And I was like, why? And obviously that ruined the taming effectiveness, so now we have to wait for this mammoth to heal, and I'm still waiting for that mammoth over there to get hungry enough to actually eat crops. But yeah, I'm just not gonna have enough time to tame up both of these mammoths in the remainder of this episode. This has been one of the longest recording sessions I've ever had for a single episode in this series, but I would say it's been pretty worth it. We have killed so many alphas in this episode. We have a max level Udi, a pretty good Anki. Look at how many alpha Carno arms we have. 18. I really wish I remembered how much we had at the start of this episode, but because holy heck, peeps, the luck was on our side today. So yes, peeps, in the next episode we're gonna go ahead and tame these two mammoths, get the perfect mammoth breeding pair, and good things will come from that. And honestly, I'm thinking of maybe going into the water, but I won't harp on that too much just in case I change my mind. But yes, peeps, for now, oh my gosh, what happened to Glacia's hair? Oh god. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.